Hello, welcome to another Business After Hours with the Mason City Chamber of Commerce. Noah Harris, of course, involved with that. And we've got a couple of guests here that we'll introduce here in just a little bit. Noah, welcome to December. Here we are, wrapping up a whole year of chamber events.
It's crazy. I just feel like Operation Thank You was yesterday.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy how fast this year has flown by. And yeah, the chamber has been doing a lot of things this last year and had, addition of different new team members and they've already almost been here for a year. It's crazy. It's crazy how time flies.
This is really kind of the wrap up of the year, obviously. It's called Operation Thank You. And I think we got Jeremiah here to kind of explain what that all is. It's, by the way, brought to you by First Citizens Bank. And Julie is here from First Citizens. But Jeremiah, you want to kind of talk about that a little bit? What Operation Thank You is all about if people are just hearing this for the very first time.
Yeah. So Operation Thank You. I mean, obviously we're in December, so it's holiday season. People are running around dropping gifts off everywhere. So the chamber wants to be involved as well, and it gives us an opportunity to thank each one of our members individually, whether that's with an ambassador stopping out with a packet to just thank everybody for their membership and another year in the books with the chamber. So it's a really exciting, super busy, fun time. It's a pretty long, chatty day that kind of ends back here at the Commerce Center with Operation Thank You Business After Hours, hosted by First Citizens. So it gives people an opportunity to get together and say thanks and happy holidays. And it's always a fun day. I'm excited. It's my first one.
How I was going to say, how was our year this year? Were we up? Were we down? We were about the same on membership?
We are up. We are up. So we are a little over 650 members now. So we are up a few, which is great. Hopefully trying to sneak one or two more in before next Thursday at Operation Thank You. So keep your fingers crossed for me.
That's right. That's right. Well, in the event itself, of course, First Citizens Bank is sponsoring it. Julie, we're going to be having some giveaways, as I understand.
Yeah. So Operation Thank You, we traditionally have yummy, delicious food and some beverages. And then we also have prizes. And so First Citizens has a couple of these little Christmas trees, and they have very nice little variety of gift cards for various places. So you can use the gift cards for lunch or whatever else. And those are the prizes that we have to give away this year. So we're excited.
Looks like a bonus Charlie Brown Christmas.
Yes, and it's very white and very sparkly.
Yes. Honest to God, I guess maybe it's the older I get. I guess I appreciate the white ones. I do like those. Is they call it a fract tree, I believe, or whatever they call that. Flacked. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I knew it was something like that.
I think they're so beautiful, except for they get all over your house.
Oh, they can.
Yeah.
Well, win a small one.
That one looks a lot like the one that we have on the chamber's third floor, actually, that Jeremiah put up. And when he put that tree up, he was like, his sweater was a different color after he got putting it up.
That sweater is still in timeout.
Yeah. That's awesome. You want to disclose the menu?
What is it?
Yeah, I mean, it's just it'll be traditional, like, charcuterie style food. There, you will definitely have enough to get you full. The fun thing with Operation Thank You is that typically it's not, we don't just get it catered in per se, right? So we spend the whole day or two before, chamber staff, cutting up vegetables and making soup and doing everything ourselves. So it's not just something where we bring food in. We actually put a lot of sweat equity into making the food happen. So we'll definitely have enough to get full on, and along with the food, of course, we'll have drinks and different drinks for everybody: water, beer, wine, seltzer, all that kind of stuff. So there will be something for everybody at the party. So
do you do the jackpots on this one? Or
we do. I will say it's a little lower because somebody won last month, though. So it'll be $25. But I mean, the last time somebody won before this last month was at Operation Thank You. So typically Operation Thank You is a pretty well attended business after hours. So the chances of somebody winning, of course, are higher.
Awesome. Jeremiah, you want to reflect maybe on your first year here doing the chamber?
What a deep question that is. I think it kind of falls in line with what Noah said earlier. Like, I don't know where the year went. I've learned a lot. It's been a lot of fun. The chamber does so many fun events, and to kind of be able to be involved on the actual chamber side of those events is really, really exciting. So yeah, it's been a great year. We'll get Operation Thank You under our belt and hit 2024 with the ground running.
What was your favorite event this year, Jeremiah, or that you were a part of?
Chamber Cup's always pretty fun, but it's tough to beat the golf outing. It's a fun day outside.
Yeah.
You meet all the teams at 8 a.m. and they're in slightly different shape at 4:30 when they're done, and it's always a fun day.
Julie, how about you? What was your favorite event for the year here?
So the golf outing was a little buggy for us sponsors, so I'm not picking that one. I selfishly am going to pick First Citizens Business After Hours that we had this year because it was a little breezy, but it was fun. Yes, yep. It was, and we had a good time. We had the some of the high school marching band members come and do a little performance and had some yummy food. It was a little chilly. It was the first week in October. It was so weird because that Monday it was 90 some degrees, and by Thursday it was 60-ish and super windy. So it was a very weird week that week, but that was my favorite chamber event this year so far.
All of a sudden, 50 degrees in December is probably pretty doggone good, isn't it?
It is.
Definitely going to take it. Noah, what was your favorite thing this year? Favorite event, chamber event?
I think that just because it was different from anything we've ever done, I think Faith in Four-Letter Words was really cool. So that was essentially a breaking glass event, but it was an after-hours event. So we've never done a breaking glass after hours before. We had over 10 awesome sponsors come out. We had a catered event at the Surf Ballroom in Clear Lake, and then Amanda Goodman and Tara Getman, former news anchors. They have this podcast called Faith in Four-Letter Words, and Colleen, obviously, former news anchor, had a connection with them and was able to bring them to North Iowa to do a Breaking Glass After Hours event. And I think that was really special because it's just something that was a little different. I mean, of course, the Chamber Cup is super fun. Golf outing's a ton of fun. Like, I love those events. I really do. But that one was pretty special because it was different.
These Breaking Glass events, you've done a lot of those this year, haven't you? Done it? Well, I don't know how many times you do them, but is this the first year, or have you been doing them for a while?
I think they started in 2019, maybe.
Okay, all right.
Maybe before that, but they had been going on. Actually, there were a few sessions before I was at the chamber,
Okay.
And then we've kind of really took those Breaking Glass events and like ran with them, like with the Faith in Four-Letter Words thing. So this morning we actually had a Breaking Glass event featuring Chelsea Snyder from Dean Snyder Construction and Cheryl Hubbard from Henkel Construction, and I think it was the most well-attended regular Breaking Glass event that we've ever had. I mean, I wasn't familiar with the ones before I was here, but there were over 65 people up on the third floor of the chamber today. So
is that where you usually have them? Up there at the third floor? And this is where the party is too, the Operation Thank You is as well.
So it'll be in the Anderson event room, which is the whole room on the third floor of the chamber.
Just think, the more you get involved with this, you'll be going to the Nyack Auditorium pretty soon.
Absolutely. I hope we can take it there one day.
Well, that's great. And it sounds like you guys do them like, what? Is it like 3 or 4 times a year then?
Yeah, we try to do them
quarterly.
But really, if we have one fall into our laps that we're like, oh my gosh, the speaker's in the area, we got to get them for a Breaking Glass, and we'll do it a little bit more than quarterly. So it's usually 4 or 5 times a year.
Well, I think to wrap up Operation Thank You, it's going to be sponsored by First Citizens Bank. We appreciate them, and it's all going to be at the third floor of the Chamber of Commerce, downtown Mason City, 4 to 6 p.m. on Thursday, December 14th. I want you to go. We're going to go around, starting with you, Jeremiah. What are you what are you thankful for this year? What's going on, Julie?
My automatic light turned off. My lights in my office turned off, and I was in the dark, so I had to make a motion to let the lights go back on. Sorry.
She was being so still that the light didn't even think she was there.
I'm thankful that we've got an alive and well Chamber of Commerce that are doing their due diligence and everything. You guys work hard, and you got a lot of different things for people to do. How about you, Jeremiah? What are you
Yeah,
thankful for?
I think I'll probably reiterate that thought as well. With this being my first year, the staff
Yeah.
here is, out of this world. They've been helpful, and it's been an awesome transition for me. I love being a part of the chamber. And then obviously, as the membership director, I would like to thank all 659 of our members. It means a lot to what we do, and helps us be able to promote and do the things that NOAA does. So, yeah, I'm just thankful for everybody that is involved.
There won't be room for 659, but I do hope that everybody tries to get up there for you to shake hands with.
Well, I was looking at the forecast. It's supposed to be pretty nice. We can open up the patio.
There you go.
Ooh.
All of a sudden, there's a party downtown going on. And Julie, we thank you also for great sponsors like yourself. But what are you thankful for this year, for chamber-wise, business-wise?
Yeah, we are so thankful for all of our customers and their business this past year, and we look forward to helping them next year. And I'm also so thankful for a wonderful chamber staff. They do such a great job for the businesses in Mason City to keep attracting and retaining employees and helping to make a vibrant business community in Mason City. So that's really, really nice and appreciated.
They make it easy.
They do. There's so
Make
many
it
fun
easy.
things like we keep talking about.
Yeah. No, you definitely don't have a dull job. You got a fun job. I mean, I know things take work. I do understand that. Lots of contacts, lots of networking. That's what you guys got to do. But what are you thankful for this year for business?
Yeah, no, I mean, that's absolutely true. I'm thankful that I have a job where it's something different every day. Like it's never dull. And by definition, I do have a fun job. I mean, like I do programs and events, and I get to organize events where other people come out and get away from the office and have fun for a day. And just like seeing, after the golf outing ends, seeing everybody's reaction and like, oh, that was so fun. That's a really rewarding part of my job. I'm thankful for a staff at the chamber who, make everything really easy for people who don't like me. If I've got questions about something, I can go to Colleen or I can go to Allison. It's not a closed door thing around here. And yeah, thankful for organizations like Julie and First Citizens who allow us to do this stuff, because we're a nonprofit, and without, organizations like First Citizens Bank, we couldn't do anything that we do.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, just like business, just like life, it's all about relationships.
Yep.
Definitely.
And you got
100%.
strong all the time. So, Julie, Jeremiah, Noah, thank you so much. Thanks for another great year. Look forward to 2024. Is there anything, Noah, that we should maybe tease coming up here in the first of the year before we wrap things up here?
We have a new chamber event next year in 2024. Yep. So brand new, never done it before. We're actually going to be hosting a chamber trivia night. So
really? Okay.
Yep. So we're inviting organizations to form a team of 6 and come out and test not so much your physical strength and ability, but more your mental strength and ability in a trivia night.
Is this like Mason City trivia or like
all over the board?
All over the board. Okay.
We've got different themes in different rounds, and I will say that one of the rounds may be Mason City related. I'm not gonna disclose any like pertinent information. But maybe that could be like an advantage if you're listening to this interview. You took the time to listen to this interview.
Okay.
One of those rounds will be Mason City themed. So start.
I like it.
But
do we know what time of year? You don't have to say exactly what day, but just what time of year. Is it spring? Is it still winter, spring, summer?
Yep, it'll be February 29th. So
February. Leap year day.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you can come out and have fun, and it's like the day never even happened.
That's all good. I see you in 4 years. I love it. Sink or swim, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that'll be fun. That's awesome. Trivia night coming up here next February. That'll be good. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Business After Hours, Operation Thank You at the Chamber, 4 to 6. It's going to be on Thursday, December 14th. That'll be a wrap for the year. So more interviews coming up in 2024. And looking forward to talking more about Trivia Night. So thank you all very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you, Harry.